Hey guys, Alicia Cologne here, paper illustrator and photographer. I'm really excited about what we're going to be making today. What I'm doing is that I am partaking in the Behance Weekly Live Challenge. They give us a challenge every week to do something fun. This week we're going to play around with Zodiac. All right, so I was born in July. That means I'm a Cancer, and the mascot of Cancer is a crab. But of course, I'm a happy crab. So let's see what we're going to make today. This is my happy crab. Now today we're only going to get as far as creating the crab in paper and assembling it. That's pretty much as far as we're going to get, okay? So once we have the image created, the next thing that we have to do is that we have to develop it in Blender. This is our crab. The next thing that we do out of that, of course, is that we export it into an OBJ file, and then from there we move it into Unfold. And so here's my Unfold file. Now this is a huge file. There's a lot of different segments here in order to kind of think about and worry about. So while that loads, we can go ahead and move on to our inner tube. Now on my inner tube pieces, they have scores, which I hope you guys can see. They have scores, and then of course we have tabs. So everywhere there's a score, I have to fold. So I have a box tab and a box tab, but I have no tabs in between. So that means that I need to find the ones that have tabs here, right? And this is it. I'm already in love with this little inner tube. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. This is pretty much what happens all day when I'm in the studio by myself. And so you use that as an anchor piece then in order to start gluing all the other ones. We're getting there, and we'll definitely come back to this. Now this is going to look like a fun thing to put together. So this is going to be a crab body. It doesn't make a lick of sense right now, and I'm actually questioning my life currently. Why did you want to do this again? No, it's going to be good. All right, you know what? It's so funny because this kind of looks like a shrimp. Like this could, my little inner tube could go in one of two different directions, and one could definitely be a shrimp. Okay, now we need a green that has these. All right, so there we go. So we have our pattern. So that is the way that it has to be. Because honestly, I think if there's something that describes me, it definitely would be a happy crab, because I'm happy, but I will get pretty snappy with you. And my mom is probably going like, yep. All right, we are getting there, friends. We are so close. I'm gonna go ahead and move you to the screen. Is that this decided to come and play. Or left-hand side, as you guys can see, your material size, you can go ahead and dictate what size canvas that you need this to cut on, specifically with your paper. All right, and so I can see that I have one little piece, and I'm wondering if I can move it to maximize it. All right, so I squeegeed on there. I don't know if there's a real word for that. We call it squeegee in my family. I grew up with my parents had a vinyl sign shop, and we would squeegee things all the time. I'm gonna click continue, and then from there, what's gonna happen up here is gonna a whole bunch of different substrates that I can pick from. There you go. And then you guys notice that that was only like 6 or so. And I need to load up my scoring wheel. So there we go, we got our scoring wheel. I'm gonna change that up, and I'm gonna click go, and it's gonna go ahead and go. And the thing that I really like about it is that it will let me know how much longer it has to take. So hopefully that's not hurting your guys' ears listening to that cutting in the background. And B, what would this look like if it was on a happy iPad or a happy iPhone, right? Why can't things be like crazy polka dotted or glitter? All right, so you guys can see it is cut. So now it's time to take these out. And this is a claw. Crazy looking claw, but it's a claw. All right, so that goes here and that goes here. All right. When you start getting glue on your fingers, it's really important to go ahead and stop and get your shop rag out and get the glue. There you go. We have a very cute little thing that I totally messed up on here. This would be really cute. Like, what if it was like a, like the rocket, like, wants to go swimming? See, this is the problem with me. I end up playing way more than working. So now we have our beloved crab that I'm kind of scared to do, frankly. I know this is going to be really difficult. So we're going to put that to the side and we're going to mess with the claws. All right, so, but you guys can kind of see now how it's going to go. All right, so this somehow is going to turn into a claw. So if you're nervous or curious like me, I have no idea how this is going to work. So now I'm going to have to like look at this, and the way that I'm going to be able to put all of this stuff together is I'm going to have to kind of watch or look at the tabs. Oh, this is how I make the tabs bigger. Shut up. All right, and that's going to go towards the bottom, and that's the face. Whew, this is going to be hard, y'all. All right, and so now we have this claw, and then since I saw Unfolder, I understand that this claw is going to be moving down like this. I'm gonna go ahead, and I went ahead and folded all my pieces, right? So again, just getting that one anchor point in, and then once I have that anchor point nice and set, it's gonna be really easy for me to then at that juncture. This is one of his legs that are gonna be on the right-hand side that curls around the inner tube. Now that we have it, we're just gonna go ahead and start shaping this. It's definitely looking like a crab leg. Speaking of which, I love crab legs. Now I need to glue this last part right here, and then we have our first claw that is done. So we have this little tiny piece right here that we need to glue. What in the world did I get myself into? All right, we have our first leg, and that leg is gonna wrap around like so. How stinking cute is that? Here goes nothing, guys. This is gonna be crazy. I've never done anything like this before. To say that I'm nervous is an understatement. But I'm going to start where it seems to be the most sensical for me to start, is the face area, because I mean, this is pretty easy for me to understand where this stuff goes. So we are gonna make a little bit of a glue puddle here, and I'm just gonna use a paper clip to get in this really small area. There definitely needs to be a wee bit of glue right here. And so what I'm gonna do is with vinyl, with like purple vinyl, I'm going to do a big smiley face, and then of course we'll do his eyes. I would love to like turn this into a book if somebody has like a happy crab book that they need. I could make like tons of little faces. That'd be so cute. Oftentimes what will happen is I'll make something and people are like, oh my goodness, I can't believe the things you can make out of paper. And one of the things that they don't realize is that I'm right there with them going like, I had no idea I could make that out of paper either. Like, we are equally amused right now. We do have some like bevels here, so I'm just using my dowel rod. So this goes here, so maybe I start there. And I'm just gonna hold it here, because again, you can only go as fast as your glue dries. We have our face, and that one of these, this leg right here will be like right here, but like that's how it's gonna be. All right guys, so thank you so much for joining me. Things are just kind of crazy over here, so I did not spend any time on my hair, but it's like pointing at you. It's saying like, hey, how are you doing? All right, if that's not weird, I don't know what it is. But I'm making yellow crab, so that's weird as well. So welcome to the Weird PaperCraft channel. So glad that you're here. So remember 2 things. Join the Discord if you are a maker or inspired by makers and want to be in community with us. We would love to have you. And then secondly, if you guys want to just hang out with us on the YouTube channel, and you love these live streams but don't necessarily want to spend 2 hours with us and you want them to be extremely pared down, that is the place for you to go and to hang out. So don't forget to subscribe to that as well. And if you want to follow me, I would love for you to come and join me on our general social media escapades. So that's just my name, Alicia Colon, at anywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Dribble, Behance is my name. Don't wear it out.